Shalom, and welcome to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul, your Biblical Hebrew podcast. Shalom, and welcome to our Biblical Hebrew podcast. Today I wish to speak to you about one word that Prophet Isaiah uses in his conversation, mentioning the fact that a young maiden can conceive and have a son. Usually people do not understand this concept because they look externally about the words. When people translate the Bible into other languages, also when Hebrew speakers read the Bible, they look at the external meaning of the word, the feminine part, the revealed part. But if you want to do the real work, we have to look into the male part in the word, the living element, the hidden living element in the word. So, a young woman, we have to start from somewhere, so I start from the English and go back to the Hebrew, is Alma. Alma. The word Alma is written in 4 letters, Ain, Lamed, Mem, He. Alma. Alma. The root letters of this word are 3. Ain, Lamed, Mem. For the letter He at the end is the additional of the feminine. So now let's look into those 3 letters. Ain, Lamed, Mem. Ain equals 70. Lamed equals 30. Together they make 100. And Mem equals 40. So together the volume of the root letters of the word Alma, young woman, is 140. If for a moment we put a 0 aside, we stay with the number 14. 14, as we said yesterday, is an expression of the relation between 1, which is the source, and the 4, the expansion of the source in time and in space. So, the word Alma, young woman or young maiden, has, first of all, the potential of 1 to 4 in it. Because the first 3 root letters have the relation of 1 to 4. And then we add the He, the last letter, which equals 5. And then the hidden 1 to 4, Elim, because the 3 root letters of Alma are referring to a young man, but not a biological young man, but the potential of 1 to 4 is expressed by the word Elim. Elim is a young man, and Alma is a young woman. Elim is written in 3 letters, Ain, Lamed, Mem, Sufit. And as we said before, those 3 letters create the relation of 1 to 4. So, in the word Alma, we see, and in a picture, the 3 root letters are creating the relation of 1 to 4, the source and its expression in space and time, which comes through the feminine, through the letter He, through the number 5. And this is the inner meaning of the word Alma. The closest idea that I find in foreign languages to this one is in Spanish. Alma in Spanish is the soul, human soul, the human soul. So again, this verse and the words of Isaiah, they are much deeper than we think. Even the word sighing, and we should read the verse again. Lachen yiten Adonai hu lachem ot. Sighing, ot, is written in Hebrew with 3 letters. Aleph, Vav, Tav. Ot is not just a sign in English, but also a letter. A, B, C, D, ot. Ot A, letter A, ot B, letter B. But not just this. If we look inside to decode the word ot, we have Aleph, Vav, Tav. Aleph is 1, Vav is 6, and Tav is 400. So what does the word ot, letter or a sign, mean in Hebrew? Is something which comes out from the source, 1, moves through the 6, the connecting Vav, the hook, and expands into the 400. 400 is the number which symbolizes our life here on earth. So again, what is a sign? Ot in Hebrew, something which comes from the 1, expand to 6 and to the 400 until it reaches to the bare end of our understanding of reception of something that comes from the 1 and like a telephone line, from one to the other person in the other part of the world. This is what the word ot means in Hebrew. Not just the external ot, letter A, B, C, D, but the inner meaning. It comes from one and to the other end of the world. So this is like a tip of the iceberg of this verse, because there's so much into it. But I don't want to load too much on your understanding. I just wish that you will have this wish to penetrate inside and see the living word in everything. Wishing you a beautiful day and a wonderful year. Thank you for listening to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul. We hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, comments, or would like to hear more about a certain topic, just write us an email to hebrew@learnoutlive.com. We are always happy to hear from you. For more episodes, videos, and articles like this, please visit our website at hebrew.learnoutlive.com. We also would like to invite you to join our live classes. Just search for Online College of Biblical Hebrew on Facebook and start learning now with students from all over the world. Koltuv and Shalom.